Hey, what's up, viewers? Patrick from Bob Versus Only, back with another YouTube videos, episode number 2 and 3 of Father's Day week on Bob Versus of the Day. 1 John 3 verse 1 says, "See what great love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God. And that is what we are. The reason the world does not know us is that it did not know Him." And Proverbs 3 verses 11 through 12 says, "My son, do not despise the Lord's discipline, and do not resent his rebuke, because the Lord disciplines those he loves. As a father, the son he delights in." Let's get into it. The church recap from Sunday begins in Psalm 78, beginning with verses 1 through 8. It reads, "My people hear my teaching. Listen to the words of my mouth. I will open my mouth with a parable. I will utter hidden things, things from of old, things we have heard and known, things our ancestors have told us. We will not hide them from their descendants. We will tell the next generation the praiseworthy deeds of the Lord, his power and the wonders he has done. He decreed statutes for Jacob and established the law in Israel, which he commanded our ancestors to teach their children, so the next generation would know them, even the children yet to be born, and they in turn would tell their children. Then they would put their trust in God and would not forget his deeds, but would keep his commands. They would not be like their ancestors, a stubborn and rebellious generation, whose hearts were not loyal to God, whose spirit were not faithful to him. The men of Ephraim, though armed with bows, turned back on the day of battle." Now going to verse 20, starting with verse 10, it reads, "They did not keep God's covenant. They did not keep God's covenant and refused to live by his law. They forgot what he had done, the wonders he had shown them. He did miracles in the sight of their ancestors in the land of Egypt, in the region of Zoan. He divided the sea and led them through. He made the waters stand up like a wall. He guided them with the cloud by day, and with light from the fire all night. He split the rocks in the wilderness and gave them water as abundant as the seas. He brought streams out of a rocky crag and made water flow down like rivers. But they continued to sin against him, rebelling in the wilderness against the Most High. They willingly put God to the test by demanding the food they craved. They spoke against God. They said, 'Can God really spread a table in the wilderness?' True, he struck the rock, and water gushed out. Streams flowed abundantly. But can he also give us bread? Can he supply meat for his people?" And verse 67 through 72, it reads, "Then he rejected the tents of Joseph. He did not choose the tribe of Ephraim, but he chose the tribe of Judah, Mount Zion, which he loved. He built a sanctuary like the heights, like the earth that he established forever. He chose David his servant, and took him from the sheep pens. From tending the sheep he brought him to be the shepherd of his people, Jacob, of Israel his inheritance. And David shepherded them with integrity of heart. With skillful hands he led them." That's all for the verse portion, and that will do it for the video. Thanks for watching. And until next time we meet again, viewers, in every way, God's way is always the best way.